Hi, this is Jessie and Chris. We are going to present about observer pattern.
Hello. Today we're going to be talking about the observer pattern. What is the observer pattern? The observer pattern is part of object-oriented programming. The programming starts with an object, the subject, the main object, which has dependents that are underneath it. The dependents are notified of any changes through the object. Any update is triggered through the observer, which is also the object. If any changes is made, it's done by the observer. The dependents only handle the data when it is changed by the observer.
In our project, we think insert objects are a good fit for observer pattern. Main insert object interacts with all other insert objects, but those objects, except the main insert object, they don't interact with each other. They are not related to each other. The rest of the insert objects will only be changed by the main observer object. So, main insert object could be the observer, and all the other insert objects, such as the loop insert object, would be observables. There are several benefits using observer pattern. It supports the principle of loose coupling between objects that interact with each other. It allows sending data to other objects effectively without any change in the subject or observer classes. Observers can be edited or removed at any point in time. Even though there is lots of benefit to use observer pattern, there are some downsides also. The observer interface has to be implemented by a concrete observer, which involves inheritance. There's no option for composition, as the observer interface can be instantiated. If not correctly implemented, the observer can add complexity and lead to inadvertent performance issues. In software application, notifications can at times be undependable and result in race conditions or inconsistency.
Recommendations. When is it appropriate to use the observer pattern? The observer pattern is an appropriate design pattern to apply in any situation where you have several objects which are dependent on another object and are required to perform an action when the state of that object changes, or an object needs to be notified without knowing who the others are or how many there are. When you just need to have a single main object that you can change without having to change every dependent underneath it.
Here is our reference. Thank you for watching.